I'm Kathryn Joy. I'm a singer, songwriter, and recording artist from the Vail Valley in Colorado. I have a virtual band called Great Aunt Ruth and the Saucy Cats. And I'm in the middle of an amazing adventure. I'm hoping you'll come too. My musical adventure started when I met the fabulous pianist Joel Scott in a jazz bar in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. He was playing with the Ray Brown Jr. Quartet. Joel started his musical career with the Jackson 5. He was an amazing musician. I was an aspiring songwriter, a novice. I had my musical sketches with me on the ship, and eventually I shared them with Joel, and he saw this kernel of creativity inside me, and he nurtured it. And this began a beautiful friendship, and eventually a collaboration. I began to send him my musical sketches. He became my friend, my mentor, my brother. Eventually we wound up in the studio together, and we cut a few songs. And it was just a marvelous experience because he found the music in my heart and helped me share it. Well, fabulous Joel, my friend, suddenly died. It was 6 days after our last recording session. And I was afraid that the music had died too. But there's some songs that need to be sung. It's all about the music in your heart. He had given me so much. I wanted to write a tribute song for him. And I reached out to the friends that he had introduced me to.
Okay, so we just watched her video, and now I get to sit here with her in person. Kathryn, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning.
It's great to be here.
I mean, I'm pretty excited to get to talk to you about everything.
Great.
All right, so let's start with what you're doing right now to kind of get a kickstart.
Oh, that's terrific. I am putting together a Kickstarter campaign to raise some money to get my EP into the hands of people who will listen. I write music here in the Vail Valley at home, and then I go to LA and I work with these amazing musicians. But I'm hoping to get people to listen to the music. And this is an opportunity to get the music out to fans and also to critics. My producer, Ron Coleman, is hopeful that maybe some filmmakers will pick up on the music, maybe a record label. But I need my local community to support me.
To kind of stand behind you.
So I'm here looking for local support.
Which, I mean, this is a great community to ask for local support because this community comes together when anyone needs a little bit of help. So we do have some music up, or some photos up right now. Tell us a little bit about this.
This is the featured song. It is about my friend and mentor, Joel Scott. I met him, I think I said on the film, on a ship in the middle of the Atlantic, and we became great friends. And this is the song that brought this group of people together. These are all his friends backing me. They're all spectacular musicians. They've played with Barry White, Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye. James, my bass player, has 2 Grammys, and I think his favorite performer was Sammy Davis Jr. He worked with him.
Wow.
I mean, they're all terrific, and they're bringing me up as Joel's little sister, which is really nice. They've been a real family to me.
Which is so cool. I love how the music industry works. So is that meeting with him how you got started in the music industry?
Very much so. I mean, I started writing music because I could hear it and I wanted to try, and my husband and I had retired to the Vail Valley, and it's a very beautiful, inspiring place to write. But meeting Joel really opened lots of doors. He knew everything about music. And I was just beginning, and he wanted to give me a start. And he, it was a great opportunity. And then he set me up with his friends, which was really a lovely thing to do. So this is our song. That one song is a song about him, and it's on the album or the EP twice. It's first with lyrics, but then Nolan Cat Daddy Shahid, who is the trumpet player, he plays it on the flugelhorn, and that may be the best song on the album, honestly. He's played with Stevie Wonder,
Wow.
And he's just a marvelous player. And one of the most profound moments of recording this was, when you go to a studio, you lay down the music tracks, and then you do your vocals later.
Yeah.
Often, I mean, you don't always do it that way, but in this case, we were going to do that. And I arrived at the studio the day after to do the vocal tracks, and the screen door was open, and I heard him playing my melody of this beautiful song on his trumpet, and I thought, I don't need to sing. He's just so beautiful. And he went back and remixed the track and gave us that for the end of the album.
Wow. We are out of time, but what is the best way for people to get a hold of your music so that they can support you?
Go to www.greatauntruth.com, and there's a red button, and you hit Kickstarter. The program is live tomorrow. It runs for a month. Early support's really important. The first 3 days tells you whether you're going to win and lose in this, and it's what brings all that early enthusiasm brings contributors in, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping people will jump on the bandwagon. I've got all my friends lined up, but I need a little more.
All right. Well, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for meeting us here this morning. So if you are looking to not only support a local artist in her time of asking you for your help and support, then go to her website and jump on that kickstarting bandwagon, because I'm definitely going to. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast.